All right, today we're going to talk about different ways that you can turn an improper fraction. So an improper fraction being this, for example, 11 thirds. So this is called an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator, which means we can pull out wholes. So we're going to talk about some different methods that you can use to turn this into a mixed number where we have wholes pulled out. So Zern is going to show you a couple of ways. I have shown you a modified version of what Zern shows you, and then there's a third way that you haven't seen yet that you can turn an improper fraction into a mixed number. So let's go ahead and start off. So we have 11 thirds, and the way that I've shown you is we make our number bond and we just pull out thirds as we go. So I see a group of 3 thirds, a group of 3 thirds, a group of 3 thirds. So now I have 9 thirds here in total, which is 3 wholes. And then I have 2 thirds left over. So now I have 3 wholes and 2 thirds, okay? So that is like a modified version of what Zern shows you. Zern will take this and just expect you to pull out all the thirds at once. So for example, all the wholes. So they would just be like 9 thirds and 2 thirds. Yay! So they just pull it all at once, whereas I broke it down one whole at a time so that you could think about it one piece at a time. If you'd rather pull them all out at once, like Zern does, that's totally fine. You're gonna get the same answer. So you pull this out, you see that this is equal to 9 thirds plus 2 thirds, which is equal to the whole number of 3 plus 2 thirds, which is equal to 3 2 thirds. So 9 thirds plus 2 thirds equals the whole number 3, which is equivalent to 9 thirds plus 2 thirds equals 3 2 thirds. So same thing. The only thing is I drew more of a number bond here and broke it down one whole at a time, and here they're pulling out all the wholes at once. Now the last method involves division. So I have 11 thirds, and what I can actually do to find the mixed number is I can divide. So I have 3 into 11. I can ask myself, how many times does 3 fit into 11? Well, let's see, 3 times 3, subtract 11, take away 9 is 2. There's nothing more to bring down, so I have a remainder of 2. Now instead of writing this as a remainder, I just write this as a fraction of 3 2 thirds. So here are 3 different methods that you can use to find an improper fraction and change it into a mixed number, okay? So just a clarification, the 11 thirds is the improper fraction, and it's called an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator, and 3 2 thirds is the mixed number. And it's called a mixed number because it has both wholes and fractions in it, okay? So just a little clarification on that. So you can use whichever of these 3 methods you like. It does not matter to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at another one. I want you to go ahead and using any method you like, and I'll make sure you can see this.